In a situation like this, where we had a woman who should have been encouraged to stay for more women to come and join her.
Yes.
Now, because they came from the same local government, somebody with power worked against such a woman. What can we do as women in such a situation? Can NCWS work in such a situation? Can we have let's brainstorm, please. Honorable Aisha and Honorable Biniat, you are the ones with the most experience in this house. I would like to hear your thoughts on what would have been done in a situation like this, because it's painful that it is women working against women in a place where we have scarcity of women. So is it that we could have had a situation where a round table would have been called? What could we have done better? Because if a situation like that arises again, let it not catch us sleeping as women. Because I'm an advocate for, I don't care what party you belong to. If you are a woman, I want to know about you. I want to give you space. I don't care. I don't care, really. So when we have that situation on ground again, what can we do better? Please, where's the microphone? It's here. Okay. Let's.
The case is complex and painful, and I'm aware of it also. That local government has had 3 strong women, if it's the same local government you are talking about. And the only woman that went to the house was kicked out politically. The best I will say is that we must come to a level to leave our party, how would I say, the party that is fighting to take over. The women in that party should raise a voice, and then the women that are suffering defeat should join hands. I don't know whether they're getting it. They may call it a party, what do you call it? Inter-party
Relationship. Oh, okay, like maybe working against your party.
Yeah, anti-party. You know, but there must be a voice. It must be a voice. It seemed that woman struggled alone until she lost. I am aware of it. She struggled alone until she lost. The National Council had a strong voice. If you remember the first senator in the FCT, when Baba Solomon La was the chairman of the party and Zainab Maina was the president, I was the National Assistant Secretary to the National Council. We went as a party when we heard that they were working against her at the primary level. And I still remember the song we sang, or when we sang. We did not want to be separated. Salama Mukinso, Ajikin, Nigeria. I still remember the song. I don't know, it just came to my mind, and Solomon Lau was sitting down, and I started Salama Mukinso, Ajikin, Nigeria. Salama Mukinso, Ajikin, Nigeria. Salama, salama, mukeso, salama, mukeso, oh, salama, mukeso. We made the highest chairman, that's the party, Solomon La, in one of, which hotel? The big one there, Nikon. We were with him there. Upstairs, I remember very well, and you know, that woman got to the seats. And well, women, we were not talking of party, but the National Council, I'm saying it, there must be an umbrella body that will bring a cry and say no to injustice. But how many? The crisis in, sorry, bear with me. The crisis even in the National Council today, I pray you will handle it. So that we can be able to have, no, I'm sorry. These are issues. Because if the council is as strong as it used to be, the National Council is an umbrella that will fight this battle. But even if it doesn't, shall we stay and watch it happen? So we encourage you, you are fighting for a very competitive seat, and we pray before it happens, unite women. You are not to answer us now. Tell us how you can unite women and return what God has given us. Because already that woman has got that seat to return what we have. Thank you.
A round of applause.
What once again. In a situation like that, we have our NGOs, we have our women groups. We should all come out in one voice. No matter the party we represent. We did it for Honorable Comfort Ahmed. When she won, she was taken to the court. We were out of APC. But nevertheless, I did not look at my party. I looked at a woman. We are fighting because for a woman to be the enter the party. Nobody will drive me from the party. I'm a registered member. So if when it happened to the Honorable Comfort, we went even to the government house. We were in black. We were in black. That day after the court section, we went straight to government house. And we made our display. We spoke to Her Excellency, Hajia Hadiza, the wife of everybody. Please, ma, allow this woman to be. We spoke to His Excellency because we speak for their audience and they attended to us. We spoke with him. Your Excellency, irrespective of the party, she's a woman. Please allow her to be. And she was. Fortunately or unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately, she did not do anything for the women. Yes. She did not work as the women.
So the question now is, while that was going on at that time, where was Interparty? Where was One For? This is a woman. Why were you not holding meetings to point out these pitfalls to her at that time when she could have made changes?
Let me tell you, Jacqueline, there was nothing we did not do. I think we went to 2 when they were going out of. We had a meeting with her. It was not even one way or Interparty. It was in level awareness of Nigeria. We went there to see her. Even if these women are not for their constituents, at least they support her too. Do something for them. After she left, if I tell you that when I sent her an invitation that my children are getting married, 2 boys the same day, the money she gave me was not even up to 10,000. So you guys tell me, how can you waste your time? We need her to move the women forward. Even not even giving them cash. Let her support the women, even if it is 1 or 2 to 3 she puts. Even if it is a casual job, we will feel her impact in us. That yes, she did something for us. But there was nothing to learn from her. Am I a woman? Very out. One prayer here. Interparty here. Other women are here. I used to come from Zaria to Kaduna each time I guess cover for hearing. There is no feeding allowance, there is no transport. But I did it upon myself. a woman, let's do it for her. At least if she goes, other women will go. Here, nothing will stop. Then tell me, and if you support a man, he will support you and doing something. But now, with all this Zamani, level awareness, inter-party, welfare, at least this time around we are going to try again and support some women that will come out. That is why I say women. God can inspire. God may be our leading way. Thank you.
Let us listen. This is not a session to talk about people's mistakes if we're not going to be learning. We are here to learn. If you are not going to pick one or two lessons away from this round table, then there's no need to be here. So please, as we're clapping, we don't know who amongst those seated here today that we will be coming to greet as honorables tomorrow. Learn from other people's mistakes. I didn't hear about this. I didn't know about it. But I am happy that it is coming out at a forum like this. We also, you know, we also for platforms like this, Zamani Foundation giving us, you know, this opportunity to rub minds together on how to get it right, moving forward. Thank you for that insight, Honorable Aisha. I want to bring up another thing that people like me as a journalist, you hear, you know, when you go around trying to interview people, you hear all sorts of things. In a situation where a woman who is vying for position has her husband call her one night to say his friend told him that so-so and so-so and so-so concerning her conduct with another person in her party. And she has tried her best to explain to the husband. It's not all husbands that are like Honorable Aisha's husband. We all know that there are meetings that take place in the night, and these things are done on purpose.
Yes.
To, you know, just naturally drop out women, because they know that women will say, this kind of time. So they think, when I asked one politician one time, why midnight? Why the, you know, early hours of the morning? He said, because that time is quiet and that is when decisions can be taken. Be that as it may, a woman facing a situation like that, I would like to hear from our mommies in the house who are experienced. How do we go about this? Even though I think concerning this matter, maybe with Zamani Foundation, working closely with our female bodies, when we have a situation arising such as the one we just talked about now, whether we can form an advocacy group, a stronger advocacy group, that can go and see those that need to be seen. In a situation like that, I think that's another takeaway. Okay, moving forward. So we're grateful for Zamani Foundation for that. Let's give them a round of applause. Very, very fantastic idea that we have a body where we can start to address issues while it's happening, so that we're not talking in regrets, you know, going back to the past. Okay, so can we when something like this, where we can, you know, give birth to it? I
thought you were saying we should go for a strong advocacy.
Yes.
What?
We have to
It's
agree.
not a protest, but is it to the state governor, the deputy governor, the assembly, or who? It depends on the letter. If you've written a letter to them, when do they answer us? They have to give us. We cannot just go like that now. So they accepted your letter and giving you faith.
I think on the date, we have to sit down and agree to draft an advocacy message. We have to sit down and draft out that advocacy message. Then we have to first agree on the date where we fix.
It has to be very quick because the local government election is surrounding us.
Yes.
We have
Because guidelines is out of the October, and we are in July. Why can't you do it? Today is Monday. Next week Monday.
Next week Monday, a week from now. Because we need the leadership of Interparty, leadership of One Point, leadership of any other, NGO working in this area to come and work together with Zamani. Yes. So
we have
how many, yes.
We have a building on that existing platform.
Okay, fine. So yes, I think you can tentatively put down next Monday, a week from today.
Yes.
To give ample preparation. There is no time to waste. Please, do we have the women leaders of our two major parties in this, or should I say three now, because Labour Party is strong too. Do we have the women leaders? Because I've been wanting to meet them. I have sent out emissaries to talk to them. Why don't we have women leaders speaking for women at party level? The women leaders we have today are more of errand women.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because if a woman leader says to her party, Kaskia, this position must be for my women. Because you must work with the woman leader. If you don't work with the woman leader, you lose the majority of your votes. So why are our women leaders more of errand boys, or should I say errand girls? What is the problem?
You understand what I am saying? You understand what I am saying? Why they are more of an errand girls than leaders? Maybe it's because the chairs, the seats, they are not contested for it. Because if you buy yourself and contest a position and won, you will not transfer it to anybody. You understand? If they are allowed to buy a form and contest for that seat, you will not be answerable to anybody. You know it's your money. You must be followed your own, and you mobilize the fund. They elected you into that seat. But you will not lie down and be there again. So there I think the case, so she's okay. It's just like delegates. It's just like delegates. You will not contest for it. You are on your bed. I can tell you about she. Now that is the delegates. I don't want to say that. You will not even go for what you want.
So in that case, Hajia, what can be done is that the women at party level should start giving instructions to woman leader. Then we took them in Makibanga. We have to first have, like we were discussing this issue on local government, and we said, if our governors fight, do what they need to do to make sure that the local government chairmen are elected in quote. I said it will still not work like before. You know why? If you do whatever you need to do, and you put me in the position, I know the aspirations for after now. I will not allow you to tell me that, Jacqueline, bring all the money that you went to withdraw for me because of my image, because I want to aspire for tomorrow. So what you are going to start seeing is that local government chairmen will start fighting with their principal.
Jacqueline, let me tell you this. Whether you like it or not, with this
autonomy,
the line say what you're going to say the line, who are the answerable to them.
Actually, let me tell you. See, it will change. It will change because government, you are the one who are living in the area.
Yeah, it is true that
Say when you don't want to aspire, you don't want to. Nowadays, how many years is local government chairman? 2 years, they have. 3 years.
No, I did change to 2 years.
You have to change the years.
Already 2 years.
So whatever the case may be, go 2 years, go 3 years. That's 3 years. You will be concerned about your image. in your local government area. Don't obey. If people don't want you, there is a limit to how, no matter what state powers you have, there is a limit to how they can foist people on people. Now that people know that local government will draw directly from the federal account, people are aware. People are aware. People are talking about it. That now you going to hold the state governor is not the thing. You will hold your local government chairman for so much. Schools at the local level, collection of dirty, all of these things, they're under the local government. And that's another thing, women, please. We need to educate ourselves. If you are in politics, enter it and swim inside. Have the knowledge. There's a lot that while our honorables were talking, our mommies, I saw some people looking lost. When they were asking about constitution, very few of us raised our hand. If you are going to, they say whatever is worth doing. It's not doing well. Enter it, swim in it. Be up to date about what is going on. This matter is all over the place. It might work in the beginning because things are shaky, but as things are going, you will not. Who would have believed, sincerely, who would have believed that in Kaduna State, so early on, we're just 1 year plus, who would have believed that the governor now would already be having problems with the past governor? Do you know why? Yeah. Governor Ubasani wants to leave a record too. Yes. He wants to make a name. And if he is unable to, he's for whatever reason crying out and saying that look, I cannot walk the way I want to walk. He's looking as if I'm a figurehead. And I need to let you people know that this is what I am facing. Do you understand? So it will not work. You can see it in exactly what is going on in Kaduna State right now. It will not work because no local government chairman will want to have his record tarnished, because what is your ambition, to just be local government chairman once and then you go? You also want to move up. You want to go to House of Reps. You want to become a senator. It's a career. Being in politics is a career. This is all you know. This is what you want to do until you retire. So will you allow one person destroy your image or your legacy? So it's very important that we don't say, that's the Abun disaster. No. This must work for us. It is a step in the right direction. If people are saying, that's the sound, and then that is it, tell them that no. You will see how tough local government elections are going to be. It's going to be tough. And only the tough will take it. So I hope you are all ready. So yes, let us vie for these positions. It's doable. And I know that it is something that our women can do. I know. I think I asked a question and I didn't get a word of wisdom from Honorable Biniat and Honorable, I think let's talk to you about the woman whose husband had given her permission to go ahead, but after some time, his friend came and, spoiled his mind. And this woman was already smack dab in the middle of it, had spent her money and some other things. What would your advice be?
These are cases real, but at the same time complex. Complex in the sense that relationship between husband and wife can be very, very dangerous. Dangerous in the sense that one type of a husband, you have already given your wife the opportunity. It's just like asking your wife to go to school and do her master's, and she's in the midst of writing her exam to complete her master's, and you withdraw her. It's happening. You withdraw her and say she should come back. What do we do? It's the same thing. For whatever reason, You know that men can be very jealous. Jealousy is in my widowhood that I understood how jealous men are. That sometimes you don't discuss your successes with them. They may pray around you the success of your children. I traveled in 2008 to observe the elections in US. And we were there for 5 weeks. And just discussing success of my daughter's success in the university. You know, the person you may be talking with may not have that opportunity his child. Your child has over his, no matter how close you are. So when I discover it, I say I'm not to reduce some of my discussions. So it's the same thing. I had your yes, my husband knows who she is. Even me as a woman, when my husband was alive, a neighbor from the background, so there are some people, you didn't basically like, I'm not TV. It has happened. If we have to talk that, you talk on and on. Just on TV, that Anna is continuing. On TV. You know? And he came at my back and spoke to my husband. But you look at the level of the person speaking and look at the level of who has spoken. He said, it's my wife. Have I ever come to complain to you? So the same thing I'm saying, the phone is that of the husband. The wife should find a way back to her husband's house. I'm sorry, I'm using that word. She should find a way back to her husband's heart and be able to debunk what has been said about her. I don't know what that is. How? I told you to someone there is that to be a new the Zamani when I come here, the matter how big the elephant is, it's a just a small this is say no, this you say spider. It's not termite, that's criminal. She don't me like it. So a woman knows how to get to her husband. She can still do it, man. It's not a thing for her to cry. But if she knows she is sure, she will go back and get her husband back to her heart and disappoint the devices of the evil one. Thank you.
Oh, someone was calling me. Okay.
My own contribution to that woman, since she has already come out, and everybody knows what she is fighting for. So, as my sister, the commissioner, the chairman, has already said, one thing is number one, she just have to know that her husband, it is intention to stop her, because number one, he has already approved, he has already permitted her to work on that business. So what she will do is that she should go on prayers. Number two, she should go and look for husband, listen to them. Number three, she should go to even our pastor or the imam of our church to complain, because they are the only these people that they will come and assume our husband.
They agree, but
yes, they will agree. I'm a woman.
Do you know there are religious leaders who come to agree with such a thing?
But that's so that they agree with it.
So that means you have to know the religion.
Yes, that is what I'm telling you. She has to know them. When she knows them, she explains. I definitely believe they will believe her, they will support her. And then she will meet some of the women again that they are by her side to tell them. And because if the thing is not only in a day, it is all over. And as she has already said, those men, they are not behind her. They are jealous of her. And they are even jealous of the man.
Very possible. So we'll take our last submission from Chairman.
What I want to ask you what they have said. I just want to ask you what they have said and again experience on it. You as a woman, when you are staying with your husband, you're supposed to know your husband is supposed to know who you are and what you can do. What can my wife do? So that even when somebody says something concerning your wife, you will not supposed to know what your wife can do. But if your husband doesn't have to do, it will be difficult for you to go through it. An example is that myself, there was a time when we were doing this general group voices. That we had a workshop with the 23 local government. The time actually we were there. So we were going to, I was with the secretary and the PRO, that is Sani Soko, the junior brother to the former government. One Zaria. So they saw us, 3 of us in the vehicle. We went to ministry. And somebody went to my husband because my husband's ministry was not far from their national directorate. So they went and said, "Hi, will you talk to your wife so that you list all her activities? You will always see her working with me. You will never see her working with women, but you will always see her with me." Then my husband was saying to me, "That is my wife for you. My wife loves working with me more than me. You hardly see her with when it comes to her activities." So I just said, please let me go and give the message to your husband before we enter the room. And we enter, go and before, we make the man was sitting there and we enter with the 2 of us enter. Then my husband said, we discuss and we get. Then my husband told me that, you see what I told you about my wife. These are her body. And they were having just with my husband when he saw us. So, you see, even when they asked her, told the husband, well, let her go and meet her husband and say, "Sweetheart, you know this position I'm buying. It's not everybody that is happy with it. Because they saw me having a future, and that's why they want to come and spoil me. You know who I am, and you know that what they are saying I cannot do that. So please trust me and let me continue with this." When you talk to your husband like that, I am times that when you know the youth he is, when he is happy you will know, when he is sad. So meet him at a good time so that to understand it better. Because even when I was thinking, the bedroom is the right place. Because of the shortage of time, I want to apologize because we need to round this up so that some of our sisters who are short of time, we can have our group photograph. Where are we having the group photograph, please? Sorry, both of them, then we can go out. Okay, so that people can leave from there, we'll just have the vote of thanks. We'll have the Chief Executive Officer of Zamani Foundation in the person of Dr. Philomena Zamani Henry to come and give the vote of thanks, and then we'll all go outside for a group photograph. A round of applause for her, please.
It has truly been an engaging day. Thank you very much, our dear, I would say mothers, our dear honorables for this time. I hope you got value for your time. Thank you very, very much. The essence is to build capacity before the next local government elections. And I want to believe that we have done that. And I would like to tell you that we keep engaging you from time to time before the elections to ensure that we build capacity. What we do as a Zamani Foundation is that we train women politicians to run for office. Now we tell you that you run for office not because you are a woman, but because you have capacity capacity and we can run. So when you have capacity, you can compete to the end. When you don't have capacity, you would say, because I'm a woman, they think goes with go. But changing the mind. We have capacity, we can run, we can do it, and we can fail because we are women and we can occupy that space. Thank you very much, our dear sisters. We look forward to another engagement. Thank you and have a beautiful meeting. Thank you. And before I go, if you have young women who you want to mentor, send us their names. And then we'll have a session. And I'm telling you that you don't guys want to work for us or you are interested in politics. What will be happening in the next coming weeks? One of our partners will be carrying out that task. So if you have young girls, your daughters, let them come and build capacity around that area. Let them understand what it is. Who knows? They may be the next person. We don't can never tell. So please, send their names to us and we'll do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's now, there's a lot I'm hearing. I'm hearing that even delegates, so there are some candidates that were denied delegates. There are so many things, so many issues on ground. So yes, Zamani Foundation is going to have people like that back.
Thank you.
There are so many issues. Please don't go away. Let's have pictures. Please, let's have pictures. Let's have pictures. We're having this inside here at this drop the background.